You just can't do it, George. You just can't do it. Just can't make a bad Mad Max movie. Damn it, you old bastard. Hey guys, welcome to another review. Welcome to my review for Furiosa, a Mad Max saga? Is it? I was about to say story, like Rogue One, but it's saga. I thought it was story. Everyone wants to put story in your titles. Alright, this is the prequel to Mad Max Fury Road. Which is not the Mad Max trilogy, because that's about Mad Max. This is a prequel to Furiosa's story. Basically about how Furiosa came to be to the Citadel, how she met Moten Joe, and became who she was. Became the savior that we all know she is in Mad Max Fury Road. This is all about her story, from a very young girl, till basically Mad Max Fury Road. Pretty much the movie just ends like where it is in Mad Max Fury Road. So everything you want to know about Furiosa is in this movie. This 2-hour and 28 epic George Miller action movie. And I was very excited for it because it's Mad Max. Mad Max is just a very consistent franchise. It's had 4 movies, all directed by George Miller. All fantastic. All so well-crafted action sequences and just simplistic stories and iconic characters. And after Fury Road came out in 2015, I'm like, he can't top it. So I don't think he should make another Mad Max movie because Fury Road is the cream of the crop. It's the fucking bee's knees. It's the fucking top-notch action movie. Not only is it the best Mad Max movie and the best action ever put in a Mad Max movie, but it's one of the best action movies ever made. Right up there with Terminator 2 and Die Hard and RoboCop and stuff. Like, it is just god-tier level Mad Max Fury Road. So I'm like, you can't top that. And I know a lot of people are going to compare this to Fury Road because it's very similar to Fury Road because it's about Furiosa. It still takes place in the desert. It's got the same prosthetic and same look. And it's directed by George Miller. So everyone is going to compare this to Fury Road, which is not fair, but that's what people are going to do. And comparing it to Fury Road, it is a inferior film because Fury Road is, you can't get better than that. Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, is a great movie. I would say it's a very good movie. It has issues. It doesn't have the grand sequences as Fury Road does. It has CGI problems. It doesn't have that scope and the simplistic flavor of Fury Road. It doesn't have the great characters as Fury Road does. But Furiosa is still a great story. It's still a good movie. It's still a fun action movie. And for someone of George Miller's caliber and, of course, his age, he still got it as a filmmaker. It's a very well-directed film. George Miller knows how to craft action sequences superbly well. And it's done very well. The action is so damn good and so damn epic. The car chases, the hand-to-hand combat, the just sheer metal chaos you see in this movie is just exquisite to watch. It's very pleasant for the ears and for the eyes and for the smells. I went to a theater full of smelly people, so not so pleasant for the smells. But I just really enjoyed the movie. I'm a huge Mad Max fan, so anytime we get a Mad Max movie, I'm in for it. Even though this is not about Mad Max, it's about a Mad Max character, Furiosa. It's still great because Furiosa is an awesome character. Anya Taylor-Joy plays her. She plays her very, very well. She doesn't have a lot to say, just kind of like Mad Max's character in Fury Road, how Max didn't have a lot to say. She doesn't have a lot to say in this movie, but she still plays the role very well. It's a very visual and very quiet performance, and Anya Taylor-Joy is great, and her action scenes are awesome. She is a badass in this movie. She doesn't really look like Charlize Theron, but I still bought her as Furiosa, so who cares? Chris Hemsworth is the show stealer as Dr. Dementus. Like, he is the best thing about this movie. He chews the scenery. He is a amazing villain. He is absolute batshit insane in the movie, and it's just sheer entertainment to watch him at work. He is awesome. I loved Chris Hemsworth in this movie. Yeah. There's nothing to say. He's just insane, and you just love to see it. Moten Joe's in this movie, too. He's very small, but he's in it. It's cool seeing him. it's cool seeing the connections with this in Fury Road. I really enjoyed that. And I like the story. It's a very simple story. Not as simple as Fury Road's, obviously, but it's still a simple story, and I enjoyed it. It's a lot... There's a lot more plot in this movie than Fury Road, but it's still a very simplistic plot. I kind of wanted the story to get pick up a little bit as like the beginning goes. I think the first act is a little draggish, and it's so much about Furiosa as a young child. I wanted to get to the Anya Taylor-Joy Furiosa and the cool action sequences and awesome set pieces. As much as I enjoyed the first act, I thought it just went on a little too long. And is like seamless as Fury Road looks with the CGI, you just never notice it. But in this movie, you do notice the CGI in this film, and it took me out of it a little bit. There's a couple sequences that the CGI is just super obvious. I'm like, damn it, George. But still, it's still a very well directed film. The action is better than any action you will see in a Marvel film. It is really good. Like, George Miller is one of the great action directors, so you're going to get some quality action scenes in this movie. The sound is amazing. The score, the soundtrack, wicked. And again, Hemsworth, you're going to love him in this movie. The movie does its job very well. It's a very worthy prequel to the story of Furiosa. Out of the franchise of Mad Max, it's definitely like in the middle tier. It's not as good as Fury Road. It's not as good as Road Warrior. I don't even think it's as good as the first Mad Max, but it's definitely better than Beyond Thunderdome. And I like Beyond Thunderdome. I really enjoyed the movie. I would definitely see it again. If I binged the Mad Max movies, I would definitely binge it with the Mad Max franchise. It's a great movie. Just, I know a lot of people are going into this movie with, like, Fury Road vibes and, like, expecting it to be as amazing, as masterful as Fury Road, and it's just not. So, please, check your expectations a little bit. Fury Road, I don't think you get as good as Fury Road, so you gotta really just think about that. So, I still think it's great. I think people should definitely check it out. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Furiosa and Mad Max Saga. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Really enjoyed the movie. Super good, super fun, super entertaining, super metal. So yeah, Furiosa. Are you guys going to check it out? Better. It's probably the better movie to see than a lot of movies in theaters. But comment below, what is your favorite Mad Max movie and Mad Max character? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the Ducks.